Oh, Ishtola, had we been but a few steps faster. Why would she do such a thing? Hey, Faye, hey, Chocobo. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. We met should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our position here until she arrives. The aftermath. Almet, please tell me you know of that hole might lead into the woods somewhere? Were there other means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news! The Yulmon soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaya. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be of their order was found lost in Ixmaya, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanao for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you have a spare vial, Minfili and I can deliver it to the blessed at Slitherbow. You and Orianja should return to Fanao and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Ishtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. Yeah, she leapt into the grab the antidote. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Miro. Let's not Ishtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanao. Jeremy, do you want to let, She leapt in to fight the hole. She hates hole. It's true. Oh wait, they teleported me here. I didn't expect them to teleport me here. Here I am gonna fucking teleport into the village. I could just run up the hill. Chocobo, how you doing today? How's your week been? We just lost a member of our party somehow because she decided to jump into a hole to catch an antidote. That was a pretty expert catch, mind you. Also, when Orianja used rescue on Ranjit and Thancred knocked him into the hole, that was actually a really cool combo. Heavens forfend. Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Yulmoran's procession. In so doing, afforded the time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Here you go, Runar. Drink this. Offer a second dose. Here, have a second dose immediately after the first. Runar still appears visibly pain. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Here, have a third dose of the medicine. It's not like anybody else is gonna need it. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Alright, let's take, lime green. Everyone loves limes, right? In good faith. Rest, Miro. I prithee, I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Well, guys, they told us to rest. You know what that means. That's right, we're not gonna rest. Hey, you guys fought David Cage? You won, congrats.
Runar. Thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
I must. Where am I?
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
Cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote. She saved the Knights Blessed, albeit at a cost.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, look who it is. Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time? Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. 'Tis never easy to lose the ones we love.
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Beginning to wonder what really happened when she fell. After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind as if from nowhere. Maybe we should tell them that.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow. The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Emmett is trying a different path than La Habrea, which is why he's here. Could it truly be within his power to pluck Ishtola from the lifestream as he claimeth? 'Tis a feat beyond even the greatest practitioners of the arcane. Yet, if he would attempt it, we cannot well stand in his way. Though I am loath to trust him, I suppose we have no choice. For now, at least. Do you really think he can bring her back? Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find some place somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this. An ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the live stream. Once you have found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Great. Thanks, Emmett. Emmett's great because even when helping, he's gotta be a condescending sack of shit. Well, that's not what I wanted to use. But it's good to know that we don't need to do anymore. The unlock for this one. Lamp is dim, as if it might go out at any minute. it's still dim. Apparently I'm up too high. The lamp glows warmly. The lamplight is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for Emmett Selleck.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Heavens no. In fact, I was awaiting your return. I wouldn't have known where to start. I'll tell you after you've got some rest. Nah, we like it.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
So, I really like almost every scene that Emmet Selk is in Shadowbringers because he has a habit of just stealing the show. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. You're wrong, they're better than that, says the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them. He who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. But yeah, he has a very keen habit of stealing the show whenever he's on screen, and it's great. On my way, blue deer stag. Oh, there's the entrance right here. In fact, as a point of advice for anybody who is following the story, and you should be, whenever Emmet's on screen, you should listen to what's being said, because usually what involves him tends to be very important. You looked up his voice actor? I never bothered to look up Emmet's voice actor. What else does he do? I told you, I tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next Light Warden or something? Why, all that is dark, Master Matoya has returned. He stands here before me, yet I still cannot believe it. And while I don't recognize anything he has been in, he did voice Belerius Call in one of the 40k Armada games. That's cool. In all history, there are but few who have returned from the misadventure of the Ethereal Sea possessed of mind and body both. To have done so twice beggareth belief. 'Tis plain Ishtola wanted not for favor among the 12. Perianjay once told me that being immersed in the lifestream can cause irreparable harm to the body. Do you suppose Ishtola is alright? Though I struggle to form words, I am glad that Emmet Selk was here. We can but pray that Ishtola never does anything so reckless again. Call is a very Emmet-like character in the lore of 40k. My apologies for not having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Katana Revel and put the Light Warden to the sword. I told you, I tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to say the next Light Warden or something? The burden of knowledge. With the Unolians gone and your companion now returned, I think it best that you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once through the Great Pyramid of Uxna, the entrance to the Katana Revel should now be open. Before we leave, Urianger, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had little time before the Unolians' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the people, one called Corail. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin Eater which her late mother did spy was indeed the being we seek, and that it is most likely residing in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerate difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain that it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We may investigate the Katana Revel and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Katana Revel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of reserve flowers leading to the Revel. I wish you safe passage to its halls. I like how they'll turn to Mero like, hey, enjoy. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now, let us away. I'm wondering if the Asians actually have some bit of inspiration from them by the Q. Sorry, I don't need to do this quest right now on stream, but I am gonna pick it up. Way over there, we're gonna do it. Like, Emmett and his snapping is a very unique trait amongst the Asians, because he's the only one who does it, at least that we've seen. And he comes and goes as he pleases. And harasses our character like we're Jean-Luc Picard and Catherine Janeway. Hello, floor mandrills. I can't imagine what could have survived in there after so many years. After you, my friend. At long last, the time hath come to find out what wonders yet remain in the heart of Ronka. This had better work. I have no wish to return to the Great Pyramid. You could feel the aether flowing to the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Meryl. We know not what awaits us inside. Alright. The Katana Revel, now accessible. Alright. Before we do that, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and do the Katana Revel, the third dungeon of Shadowbringers.